Good morning, guys. Today is, what is it, June 17th. I am so tired, girl. Just wipe my eyes and getting up. And So I fell asleep on my knees last night to the couch, which brings back flashbacks. Um, I was up trying to, first of all, how yesterday went, girl. I was supposed to go to my chiropractor. I was supposed to pack. And then I was supposed to spend all day packing because I didn't work until 6 o'clock p.m. So Money was off that day. So happened. Me and Money never have the same days off too often. So I get back from my chiropractor and I'm about to head to my apartment to clean up. I stop by Money's and Money's like, "Mom, what you doing today?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm packing and cleaning." And she's like, "Oh, okay, well, can you go with me to the appointment for Princess?" And I'm like, "I want to go. I want to go with my grandbaby. I really want to go. I really want to go." And I'm like, "No, Money, I have to pack and move." And she's like, "It's going to be really quick." Girl, we were out all day yesterday and I didn't get home. I vlogged it. I just haven't. That's matter of fact how I fell asleep on my knees. I was trying to release my vlogs from yesterday and fell asleep. It was just crazy. Ugh. Fell asleep, kneeled to the couch. I woke up this morning and I don't even know what Money said to me. When I finally get up, I'm like, oh my gosh, I fell asleep. So we didn't finish our day out together until it was time for me to head to work. Man, I hate that. But I love it because I love spending time with my babies. That's what I would want to do above everything. Like, just if I could just be that type of grandmama, a stay-at-home grandmama that do her little side, stuff. That's why there's so many reasons why I really, really, really want to be an entrepreneur. I am an entrepreneur, to be honest with you. I am. I just don't have the entrepreneur money. And I need the money. And it's not all about the money, but the problem is when you don't have the money, you got to get money from some other place, which means I got to hold on to that job. And that job equals a big chunk of your time gone. Your time, your energy, and just about all of what you are. You putting all of that into a job. And it's best when you're putting it into something that will benefit you and your family more than just keeping a roof over your head. It is something that can break generational curses of being broke, not just making it week to week or check to check. I mean, being financially stable, you're able to get not only just yourself together, not just your whole family together, but future generations of your family. So your future family, like Princess, is not starting from ground freaking zero like I did. uh, and Money ain't even starting from ground zero. I love it. My baby did not start from ground zero like I did. Yes. My baby just graduated. Besides that, she has certificates and stuff. She already, before all of that, has a good, decent job, making a decent, not bad salary, not what we were, but what equalizes it is this great inflation. Y'all know I said I was gonna start using that term, great inflation. But yeah, so I spent the day out with them. And then I'm like, oh man, I didn't do any of this packing. Like, I literally got to be out on the 30th. I got to be returning the keys on the 30th, which I don't even know what day of the week the 30th is. If it's a weekend, I think I have to drive. I don't know, girl. But I don't know how I'm going to do this. We have several issues of why it's going to be so freaking goddamn hard. And then Marcello's calling me. He's like, so who's going to help you? So this is where that part of prison wife life comes in. Or woman, single mother. Okay, we all fall in the same category, just about like the same loose category, because we don't have that significant other to come in to help when needed, to take care of issues, to do the heavy lifting. No, we don't have that. It's us. I know for me, it was all me. Like, who's going to pay the bills? Me. Who's going to... Oh, I had a video like that. That's what that reminded me of. The things you have to give up to be a prison wife. I'll link that in the description box in a little bit. It might not be there right away, girl. But once I get to it, I put it down in the description box. But who going to pay the bills? Me. Who going to the school functions? Me. Who going to the hospital, sit up with the baby? Me. Who keeping the house clean? Me. Who's doing the grocery shopping and cooking? Me. Who's doing all the parent-teacher meeting? Me. Who's working? Me. Who's paying the bills? Me. Who's trying to not always live like this? Me. So who's going to school plus working overnight plus taking care of our daughter all day? Me. Who? Me. And who is grinding like there is no tomorrow, because I know I got special gifts and abilities from God, and I know that there is no reason that God would have gave me all these gifts to just shelve them so that I can go to work. But me. Like, it's all you. And then when it comes to moving, oh my gosh. Since Marcella's been gone, I have not had any place I find to... Let me tell you this part first. Any place I find does not feel like home. I grew up in a big family. Mother, father, 5 kids. Yeah, like I said, what was that rap? Born in 81, done did a whole lot of living. I did some things I think life ain't forgiving. Been through many trials. I learned a whole lot of lessons, but the Lord is still waking me up. Guess that's a blessing. Chi-town born, I'm Florida raised. If life is a beach, I'm soaking in all the rays. I'm just a sinner that's saved by grace, so I must have purpose, so I'll search for it daily. I'm first born to my mother, second to my father, 1/5 of 5 sisters, can't even mention the problems. But it was a whole lot of scrapping, whole lot of love tapping, all for one and one for all. We all got a whooping, and that's what happened. 1/5 of 5 sisters. Can't even mention the problem. Yeah, we were all girls, no brothers. So I grew up in a big family. I'm used to, even though when you're growing up in a big family, it is so freaking annoying. You can't have anything. People touch your stuff. You got no quiet. There's no, what is it? Your own space. Like that does not exist. But I'm used to living around a lot of people. And living alone has been the biggest freaking darn challenge. Like, when I left my mother's home, I wanted to leave for my own home, consisting of, I want my husband. I literally do need my husband. And our children, because had he been home, you know, it would have been more than just one child. That was the sense of home that I so desired. But what home became once I moved out of my parents' home was an apartment with me and money by ourselves. And let me tell you, don't get me wrong, it started out really good, just me and money. I was so excited, money finally, because at first, we struggled. It was so hard, and we were just me and money together in my parents' back room. Like Drake, that's why I love Drake when he first came out, because he said, toast to the fact I moved out my mama's basement, girl. And I used to say, toast to the fact I moved out my mama's back room. Finally, like, you finally get it together. You finally are adult, because you don't feel like an adult as long as other people are taking care of you. Like, even if you taking care of your own, like giving your mama money and helping around the house, you still feel like you a jet. Hand going to bed, I'm sorry. You don't feel like adult when you cannot take care of yourself. So I was so excited. And then after getting in that apartment, getting to decorate Money's room with Princess and the Frog, and having like cooking, that was my first time dabbling in cooking. Y'all know I am not the chef. I am not top chef. And I know right before my mother passed, she was like, I was eager to want to learn how to cook, you know, more than just little basic stuff, because I can cook basic stuff, but you get tired of basic stuff. So I was trying to learn to cook other stuff, and my mother told me, Kita, I think it's too late for you. And I was like, no, Mom, it's not too late. I honestly know myself. I can learn anything I want to learn. Y'all may not think so. Y'all ain't got to agree with me, but I know I'm a brilliant person. I am a brilliant person. Now, when it's something new I'm trying to learn, I am slow at it. I cannot figure it out. I will sit there for hours upon hours tinkering. I'll read article after article. It'll be hard as heck. If someone tries to explain it to me, they will have to explain 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times before it clicks one day. But when I get it, I got it. And that's how I am. I'm a very slow learner. But I know I can learn any and everything. Girl, I am very intuitive. Just like graphic design. That ish was crazy. I didn't even know how to use a Mac computer. Oh, this is not good on moving day. It's raining like this. It's about to really storm, girl. But I didn't know any of that stuff. I didn't know how to type. I still can't type. I learned how to type when I was in college the first time. The lady was like, I know you ain't never typed a day in your goddamn life, so I should give you a B, but I'm going to give you an A because I know how hard you try. Can't type. Didn't know how to use a Mac from a PC. And then I didn't know the trends of today because I didn't grow up with the internet like a lot of people that were in school with me. They grew up with the internet, like internet existed when they were born, girl. Like, we weren't on the internet like that. Most we had was the little chat, things on the phone and stuff. And you could shy away from the internet if you wanted to. Now you're forced to be on the internet, right? Dang, it's finna come down. So I had a big learning curve, and I was behind almost everybody. I was probably last place, and I learned it. And I got through it with my physical disabilities and other disabilities. So I know I can do it. I can do anything. I know that much. Just like this situation with moving this apartment seems so overwhelming. But I just got up. First thing I did was got off this couch and prayed. Circled this dining room just praying. Just asking God to guide me and lead me. And please don't let me be so concerned with the time, because time is my worst enemy. I always feel like I'm losing time. I'm like, oh, I gotta hurry. I'm not gonna have time. I'm not gonna have time. And that's why I wanted to shy away from spending the day with my granddaughter and daughter, because I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna have time. I gotta pack. And I'm thinking at the end of when it's time to turn in that key, I'll be like, I wish I had one more day, which I would have had one more day had I, But I don't want to be concerned with the time. If I spend all day today and pace myself, hopefully I have a big debt knocked into this moving situation. Another thing that makes it very difficult for me with packing and moving. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that, and then I'm going to go on them. First, I have all the injuries. I have the herniated disc. I have 3 herniated discs in my neck. I have a herniated disc in my lower vertebrae, which is the lowest one down, right until you get into that pelvic area, whatever that little, y'all know that butterfly shaped bone, that thing. When you get right above that one is herniated. I have carpal tunnel. I have arthritis in my neck. And I had 5 pinched nerves, but he was able to get some unpinched. So right at the moment, I don't know how many pinched nerves I got. So it's a lot of pain. It's a lot going on. And I'm on the 3rd floor, so that's really nice. So if you've ever had to move from the 3rd floor, girl, and I had literally, I think I only had 3 apartments on the 2nd floor. And after that, I've never had another 2nd floor apartment. They keep moving me 3rd floor to 3rd floor to 3rd. I'm like, oh my God. Last time I moved from a 3rd floor to a 3rd freaking floor. I'm like, oh my God, this is too much. So a not physically fit person trying to move all that, it's crazy. It's hard. And then I don't have a lot of help, you know. I'm the helper, but people don't run and break their necks to help me. That's the part that kills me, but it's not like that. So it's discouraging. I know it's going to be that last moment. I'm just going to, I don't know. So I just pray, please, Lord, let me get a lot done today. And now the second problem is I have attention problems. Now, honestly, I believe I show signs of adult ADHD, but I definitely have attention span problems. Girl, I'll be doing something, and number one, most people would just do it fast and knock it out. I literally cannot do that, and I don't know why. It makes me think, you know, in the past, it made me just think something's wrong with you, Keita. It's just you. It's just you. Like, for example, Marcella's like, why don't you do all your laundry in one day? And then you're done and you don't have to do laundry for a while. Well, let's explain that. Why don't I do all my laundry? I'm doing a load of laundry every day. Whenever I need clothes, I'm picking out clothes. And then if I do a task for too long, like, let's say it was a laundry day for me. All I'm going to do is laundry. I'm going to get bored out of my mind. I got a song about that. I'm bored out of my mind. Got nothing to do. I got waste a lot of time. It's 7:30 before I get all time. Don't even move when I'm looking at the clock. I would get bored out of my mind. I won't even be able to. So I'll be doing a task and I'll start out with good energy. I get sidetracked. I get not just the phones ringing, not just having to do this, not just thoughts hitting me like, oh, shoot, I didn't do this. I got to stop and go and do that. Because if I don't stop now, I'm going to forget. My mind wanders and I get tired and bored. And I just thought that was some crazy ish that I do. But now I'm starting to think I actually do have a problem. And I've actually grown up with this problem. So how I made it this far. Girl, so you talk about somebody sitting there all day for 8 hours packing up an apartment? Who? You think? But I prayed and asked God to just focus my mind. I can do it. I can. I just got to keep myself going. So, yeah, I find myself sitting down doing something, writing in my journal. I'll be drawing on something. I'll be on YouTube. And I'll be like, hold on, I'm supposed to be doing this. So it's hard for me to keep my attention. So those two things. And then the lack of time. I got 3 days off of work now. So within these 3 days, the average person would have this. It don't take that long. But for me, I'm just, Lord help me. But, yeah, so the thing was that I got off the topic. So y'all see that attention deficit stuff. But Yeah, so I get we that's what I was talking about. Me and Money, we had our own place, but nothing never really felt like home. It kind of did at first, but then somebody broke into our apartment and it scared the bejesus out of me, girl. I do have that story time. And since then, it's been like living in apartments feel like I'm a sitting duck. It's very scary to me. I have another story time how everything came full circle, like honestly. But yeah, no place honestly feels like home. So I've never been able to adjust to a place, feel comfortable in a place, and that's something that um, you don't realize that as a single woman, you may not be so comfortable just living on your own. Though it is great, it has the best, like, the best qualities because you're like, girl, I can do what I want to do. Ain't no answer to nobody. It's my place. I could, but people tend to watch single women, even when they have kids. That's what I was targeted. I was watched. And you start to feel unsafe. Like, girl. All right, guys, I gotta get to moving. I gotta first go by my dad's house so my sister, I can help her get ready. Y'all know I'm caregiver to my sister Kristen, so let her get ready because I don't want her to wait until I come back, girl. All right, and then get myself ready, then get over to this old apartment and get this packing stuff done, girl. Ooh, y'all pray for me. All right, guys. It's your girl Cadillac.